It started with the intention that we have a research center that is pushing innovations, that is linked to ideas that might be beyond a year or two or three. And at the same time, to build a belief in terms of what's possible, what can be achieved. We are trying to tap into that area, which is existing structures, but not just for the purpose of making it a little bit efficient to get to targets similar to new buildings.
The Harvard HouseZero project is particularly relevant because it shows the way in which we can retrofit to improve the performance of buildings. And that is ultimately the most sustainable solution.
The key performance goals of the HouseZero are 100% natural ventilation, 100% natural lighting, close to zero energy for heating and cooling, zero emissions from a carbon perspective, including in it the embodied energy. Every single technology that we've used, they're all in the market now. We don't have a system that has forced air. Air is taken right away from the outside, and the building is going to open and closes automatically using the algorithms. For the geothermal, we have two wells. During the summer times, it will go under floors and it will cool the building. For the winter time, it goes through the heat pump and is used to heat the building. We've basically utilized photovoltaics to convert the solar into electricity.
We want the house to produce more energy than it consumes, and we take into account the energy embedded in its materials.
The building is designed in a way to have multiple systems to allow us to turn off a system, to turn on a system, and to do the tests. The building itself has even a lab in it.
HouseZero is pushing the limits on sustainable design by seeking to reach its targets by mainly design strategies and passive strategies.
The work that's being done at the Center for Green Buildings and Cities at Harvard is tremendously important as a leader in the industry and the future of architecture as we see it today. And I think the world needs, frankly, more built examples of this type of architecture so that we can really understand it, quantify it, and learn from it.
HouseZero is actually the beginning for the Harvard Center for Green Buildings and Cities, the beginning for our research. This is not about just the building itself, it's about what we can use it for. We wanted to push the limit about what can be possible for in the next 2, 3, 5, 10 years from now, with the capacity for us to be able to change policy, for us to be able to have a larger impact and to move the needle a little bit.